listen to me carefully. I don't know what you've been through. I don't know the storms you faced. But I know this. You are capable of more than you ever imagined. Some of you are sitting here thinking it's too late, thinking the road ahead is too tough, thinking your dreams are impossible. But I'm here to tell you I can, I will, I must, and so can you. This speech is not just words, it's a call to action. You have untapped potential inside of you. This is your moment to make a decision to choose whether you're going to stay where you are or whether you're going to rise up and embrace your true power. But here's the thing, it's not enough to just say I can. It's not enough to just say I will. You must act. You must take that first step, no matter how heavy the weight of doubt or fear may seem. I'm here to remind you that success is a choice, and it starts with you deciding that you will not quit. So right now, I'm giving you the permission to push past every reason why you shouldn't keep going. You don't need to wait for a sign. The sign is right here, right now. You've got everything you need inside of you, but you must take action. Are you ready? Because I can, I will, I must, and so should you. Stay tuned, this is just the beginning. The title, I can, I will, I must, serves as a powerful declaration of self-empowerment through action. It's a mantra that goes beyond mere words. It's a call to take charge of your destiny, no matter the external circumstances. The phrase starts with I can, a status that establishes the most fundamental and powerful truth. You have the ability to achieve whatever you set your mind to. But the word can isn't just about recognizing your potential, it's about believing in it. It's about knowing deep in your soul that the obstacles standing in front of you are not insurmountable, that the roadblocks in your life are only temporary. This belief in one's own capability is the cornerstone of any success. Too many times, we allow the opinions of others' past failures or the weight of circumstances to convince us that we cannot move forward. But the truth is, you can. The I can statement is about unlocking your mind to the possibility that there is no ceiling to your potential. It doesn't matter how many times you've fallen, how many people have told you that you'll never make it. What matters is the belief that you are capable of doing what others say you can't. That belief is not just powerful, it is transformative. It pushes you to dream bigger, reach higher, to stretch further than you ever thought possible. However, the belief alone is not enough. I can is just the beginning. It's the foundation that will fuel the next step, I will. You can have the greatest dreams and potential, but if you do not take action, they remain just that, dreams. I will represents a commitment to act. It's not about wishing or hoping things will work out. It's about making a decision that you will take the necessary steps to turn those dreams into reality. I will forces you to move beyond hesitation and excuses. It means that despite your doubts, fears, or challenges, you're committed to showing up, doing the work, and following through. Yet, even our will isn't enough on its own. To truly achieve greatness, there must be a sense of urgency. That is where the phrase "one must" comes in. When you say I must, you are declaring that your success is not optional. It's non-negotiable. There's no plan B. There's only the drive to get there, no matter how long it takes or how hard it gets. This part of the mantra is about taking ownership of your life and the outcomes that come from it. It's a commitment to pushing through every obstacle, overcoming every doubt, and refusing to accept anything less than your fullest potential. The power of I can, I will, I must lies in how it transforms the way you approach life's challenges. It makes you believe in the possibility of success, commit to the action required, and then step forward with the unyielding determination that says there is no other option. This is my time. Success doesn't come from waiting for the perfect moment or the ideal conditions. It comes from realizing your own power, taking responsibility for your actions, and deciding that failure is never an option. So when you stand at the crossroads of your dreams and your fears, remember this: you have everything you need to succeed. It's within you right now in this moment. The question is, will you choose to believe it? Will you choose to act on it? Will you make the decision that you must reach your goals no matter what? The choice is yours, and it begins with the power of I can, I will, I must. The phrase "one will" is not just a promise to yourself. It is the manifestation of your decision to move beyond thoughts and ideas into action. It represents the crucial turning point between dreaming and doing. Having the belief that I can is essential, but without commitment to actually act, it remains a passive thought, a distant hope that may never be realized. I will is the moment you draw a line in the sand and say, this is what I'm going to do, and nothing is going to stop me from doing it. When you say I will, you're not just declaring intention, you're making a promise. It's a commitment to yourself, to the people around you, and to your future. It's about going from being a spectator in your own life to becoming the author of your own story. Action is the key that unlocks the door to every possibility. Without it, even the best plans and dreams remain stagnant. In that moment of decision, you take control. You give yourself the power to turn your desires into tangible outcomes. I will forces you to look at what you've been avoiding, the tasks, the challenges, the risks that you have been putting off. It's easy to get lost in the idea of something and think that the mere act of thinking about it is enough. But the truth is, without action, nothing changes. The best athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, the people who achieve extraordinary things, all have one thing in common: they took action. They committed to the journey, knowing that it wouldn't always be easy, but they believed so strongly in the outcome that they couldn't help but take that first step. There will be moments of doubt. There will be people who tell you that your goals are too big, too unrealistic. There will be days when it feels like nothing is working, but our will is the internal fuel that keeps you moving. It doesn't matter if you're tired, scared, or uncertain. It's the unshakable promise you make to yourself to continue, even when it's hard. You won't always have the perfect plan, the best resources, or the clearest path, but you can choose to move forward anyway, because our will isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about showing up every single day, even on the toughest, with the determination to keep going. When you say I will, you step into a mindset that demands progress. You create momentum. That momentum becomes its own force that pushes you toward your goals. With every action you take, no matter how small, you build on your progress, and it becomes easier to keep going. One small victory leads to the next, and soon enough, the sum of your actions will result in the success you've been chasing. The most successful people don't sit back and wait for opportunities to come to them. They create their own opportunities by taking decisive action. Every moment of hesitation, every time you wait for the perfect moment, you delay your progress. Our will is about eliminating excuses and moving forward with the confidence that you are capable of overcoming whatever stands in your way. It's the force that turns your thoughts into reality, your dreams into action, and your goals into accomplishments. So remember, I will isn't just a statement, to promise you make to yourself to never quit, to always push forward, and to take the necessary steps toward your vision. No matter how difficult or discouraging the path may seem, you are committed to the journey, and you will find a way to succeed no matter what. The phrase "one must" goes beyond the simple notion of commitment or determination. It embodies an undeniable urgency and necessity. When you say "I must," you are acknowledging that your success is non-negotiable. It's not a choice anymore, it's an imperative. There's no turning back, no plan B, no exit strategy. You've made the decision that this goal, this dream, this ambition is something that you must achieve, not just for your own growth, but for the fulfillment of your purpose. "I must" signifies that you are fully invested, as without hesitation, in the pursuit of your dreams. "I must" is about creating a sense of urgency in your life. Too often we get complacent. We delay, we wait for the right time, or we tell ourselves that things aren't that bad and that we can take it easy for now. But the reality is, time is not on our side. Every moment that passes is an opportunity that slips away. When you adopt the mindset of "I must," you acknowledge the critical importance of time and recognize that every moment counts. Success doesn't happen by chance or by waiting for a perfect situation. It happens because you make it happen, no matter what. The urgency of "I must" propels you forward even when the road is unclear or difficult. This phrase also drives you to take full responsibility for your life and your success. When you say "I must," there is no blaming external circumstances, no excuses for why something can't be done, and no waiting for the world to give you permission. It's about you taking charge and recognizing that your dreams are in your hands alone. You can't afford to wait for things to get easier, for the stars to align, or for someone else to take action. If you want something, you must go after it with everything you've got, no matter the challenges or setbacks that come your way. You must be willing to fight for what you want, because success is not something that simply comes to you, it's something you must actively pursue. "I must" also carries the weight of personal responsibility for your choices. It's about understanding that your actions directly impact your future and that no one else can do this for you. When you reach the point where you say "I must," you are no longer asking for permission to succeed. You are asserting that success is your right, and you will do whatever it takes to claim it. There is no waiting, no procrastinating, no settling. You've made up your mind that you will not accept mediocrity, and you won't allow life's challenges to derail your journey. You must keep pushing, keep moving, keep striving, no matter what obstacles stand in your way. Moreover, "I must" is about acknowledging that failure is not an option. When you say this, you are committing to do whatever it takes, no matter how hard, no matter how long, to reach your destination. This isn't about being obsessed with perfection or avoiding mistakes. It's about having the resolve to bounce back, learn from setbacks, and continue moving forward. "I must" fuels a relentless drive that keeps you going even when everything else in your life might be falling apart. It's about knowing that you will never quit, because you've already made the decision that this success, this dream, this vision is too important to give up on. The power of "I must" lies in its ability to transform your mindset into one of unwavering persistence. It shifts you from the mindset of someone who's simply trying to achieve something, the mindset of someone who has already committed to the journey and is willing to sacrifice, endure, and keep going until their goal is reached. When you adopt this mindset, there's no room for excuses, no room for self-doubt, and no room for fear. There's only forward motion fueled by an inner certainty that you will succeed because you must. The phrase, "one can, I will, I must," creates a powerful foundation for success. But the key to truly unlocking your potential lies in understanding the importance of facing challenges head on. The idea of "I must" doesn't just refer to your internal drive to succeed. It's about your ability to confront difficulties and grow stronger through them. Every person who has achieved greatness, whether it's sports, business, or life, has faced adversity. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't the presence of obstacles, it's how they respond to those obstacles. Success is not born in the absence of challenges, it is born in overcoming them. When you say "I must," you are declaring that nothing will stop you. It's not about avoiding hardships or running from fear. It's about stepping into the storm with courage and resilience. Life will throw obstacles your way, and they may seem insurmountable at times, but your response to them defines your journey. When you decide that you must succeed, you are also deciding that you will not allow difficulties to dictate your path. Instead, you will face them head on, learn from them, and use them to fuel your drive forward. One of the most crucial aspects of success is understanding that challenges are inevitable, but they are also an opportunity for growth. It's easy to view setbacks as failures, but in reality, they are stepping stones. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to build mental toughness, to refine your skills, and to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you thought. When you embrace the idea of "I must," you don't just pass through the obstacles, you become stronger because of them. You realize that each struggle you endure isn't a sign that you're on the wrong path. It's proof that you're on the right one. It's a test of your commitment, your resilience, and your belief in your own potential. Moreover, facing challenges head on is the key to unlocking innovation and creative thinking. When you are forced to confront obstacles, you must think differently, adapt, and find new ways to solve problems. Those who shy away from challenges miss out on the chance to stretch their boundaries and discover hidden solutions. "I must" means embracing the fact that comfort zones are limiting. If you're not facing challenges, then you're probably not growing. Challenges force you to think outside the box, to find new angles and develop strategies that you might not have considered before. They push you to evolve and become better than you were yesterday. At the same time, facing challenges head on is about building the resilience to keep going when everything inside of you says to quit. When you face difficulties, you will experience doubt, fear, and frustration, but these emotions are natural. What separates those who succeed from those who don't is the ability to keep going despite them. "I must" doesn't let you back down. It keeps you going even when you feel like you can't take another step. It's a mindset of perseverance that refuses to give up, no matter how hard the journey becomes. In the end, the obstacles you face aren't there to break you, they're there to shape you into the person you need to become to achieve your goals. The more challenges you overcome, the more you learn about your own strength, determination, and capability. "I must" is about embracing that process, understanding that it's all part of the path to success. Each challenge you face is simply another reason to keep going, another opportunity to prove that you are unbeatable, no matter what life throws your way. The phrase "one can, I will, I must" represents a blueprint for success that hinges on one crucial factor: self-accountability. This means taking full responsibility for your actions, your outcomes, and ultimately your success. "I can" unlocks the belief in your potential. "I will" commit you to take action, and "I must" drives you to face challenges head on, but it's self-accountability that sustains your momentum. Without this, the initial spark of motivation can quickly fade, and the road to success can become unclear. Self-accountability ensures that you stay on course, that you follow through on your promises, and that you continue to pursue your dreams with unwavering determination. When you take responsibility for your actions, you remove any excuses from the equation. It's easy to blame external factors for why things aren't going the way you planned. You can blame your circumstances, your lack of resources, or other people for your failures. But the truth is, success doesn't come from shifting blame. It comes from taking full ownership of your choices, actions, and decisions. "I must" is about accepting that you alone are responsible for the path you take. You have the power to shape your destiny, and no one else can walk that path for you. When things get tough and obstacles emerge, the first question you should ask yourself is, what can I do differently? This is the key to self-accountability, actively seeking solutions rather than waiting for someone else to provide them. Self-accountability also drives you to hold yourself to the highest standards. It means being honest with yourself about your progress and your actions. Too often people justify their shortcomings or make excuses for why they didn't meet their goals. But with self-accountability, you hold yourself accountable to the promises you've made to yourself and others. If you say, "I will do this," then you must follow through no matter what. It's about creating a standard of excellence in your life and refusing to accept anything less. If you fall short, you don't blame the circumstances, you take responsibility for your actions and adjust your approach. It's about constantly improving, refining your efforts, and striving to become the best version of yourself. Moreover, self-accountability is essential for maintaining focus on your long-term goals. It's easy to become distracted by the immediate challenges and distractions that arise every day. Without a clear sense of accountability, it's tempting to give up or take shortcuts. But when you hold yourself accountable, you remind yourself of the bigger picture of why you started in the first place. You understand that every small decision you make today has an impact on the future you're trying to create. Each action you take or fail to take adds up over time. Self-accountability helps you stay focused on what matters most, ensuring that you keep pushing toward your vision despite the obstacles or distractions along the way. This sense of accountability also gives you the strength to bounce back from setbacks. When things go wrong, as they inevitably will, it's easy to fall into self-pity or blame others for the failure. But someone who embraces self-accountability sees failure differently. Rather than being a reason to quit, failure becomes a learning experience. It becomes an opportunity to examine what went wrong, take ownership of your mistakes, and adjust your strategy. Every failure is a lesson. And someone who holds themselves accountable is always learning and growing, using each setback as fuel to propel them forward. In essence, self-accountability is what keeps you aligned with your vision and goals. It keeps you moving, even when the initial excitement fades and the reality of the journey sets in. It's the force that ensures you continue working towards your dreams, no matter how challenging the road may be. With self-accountability, you not only ensure that you stay committed to your path, but you also unlock your true potential, achieving things you never thought possible. When you say, "I must," it's not just a statement of desire, it's a commitment to hold yourself accountable to the highest standards of success, to stay true to your goals, and to always be the driving force behind your achievements. The combination of I can, I must brings together three essential elements of success: belief, action, and resilience. The final element, self-accountability, ties them all together, creating a framework for lasting achievement. I can opens the door to possibility, I will commit to action, and I must drives resilience. But self-accountability is what keeps you on track, ensuring that you take full responsibility for your journey, your progress, and the ultimate outcome. Self-accountability isn't just about taking responsibility when things go wrong, it's about taking responsibility for everything that happens, good or bad. It forces you to look at your own actions, to hold yourself to the highest standards, and to acknowledge that your success or failure is the result of your choices, not circumstance or other people. When you say, "I must," you are not only declaring that you will succeed, but that you will own your journey, no matter how difficult or challenging it may become. One of the most powerful aspects of self-accountability is its ability to create a deep sense of discipline. It's easy to start something with passion and excitement, but sustaining that energy through the ups and downs is where many falter. Self-accountability creates an internal structure that pushes you to stick to your goals and commitments even when the initial motivation fades. When you hold yourself accountable, you develop a disciplined mindset that forces you to keep showing up every day, regardless of how you feel or what obstacles are in your path. This discipline becomes the bedrock of your progress, ensuring that you don't rely on external factors to determine your actions. Furthermore, self-accountability drives you to set clear, actionable goals. Without clear goals, it's easy to lose direction or become overwhelmed by the vastness of your dreams. But with accountability, you are forced to break down your ambitions into actionable steps. It encourages you to measure progress, to reassess, and to set new milestones as you go. Self-accountability makes you actively review your own performance, asking yourself, am I doing everything I can to reach my goals? Am I staying on course? What do I need to do differently? It's about creating a constant cycle of self-evaluation and growth, making sure that every action you take is aligned with your ultimate vision. Another crucial aspect of self-accountability is its role in fostering resilience. Life is full of setbacks, disappointments, and challenges that test your resolve. Self-accountability teaches you not to shy away from these struggles, but to take ownership of them. When you face adversity, you don't blame the situation or give up. Instead, you ask, what can I learn from this? How can I grow stronger? This sense of personal responsibility helps you bounce back from failure and keep pushing forward. It's about understanding that mistakes and setbacks aren't signs of defeat. They are opportunities to grow, adapt, and become better. Resilience doesn't mean never failing. It means continuing to show up after failure, learning from it, and becoming more committed to the journey. Self-accountability also serves as a motivational tool. When you hold yourself responsible for your actions, you're less likely to procrastinate or waste time. There's an intrinsic drive to do the work because you know that the outcome is entirely up to you. This internal motivation comes from a deep sense of ownership over your progress, and it helps you avoid the traps of self-doubt or fear. When you realize that success is directly linked to your actions, you become more proactive, more focused, and more determined to take the steps necessary to reach your goals. Ultimately, self-accountability is the key that transforms potential into reality. Without it, all the belief in the world won't lead to success. Without it, all the intentions of action remain just dreams. But when you fully embrace self-accountability, you take control of your destiny. You create the structure, the mindset, and the resilience to keep moving forward no matter what obstacles lie ahead. It is the silent force that drives you to stay committed, take ownership, and continue your journey with unwavering determination. In the end, self-accountability isn't just about achieving success, it's about becoming the person who consistently rises above challenges, makes decisions that align with their vision, and reaches their potential no matter what it takes.